Hi, what is up, everyone, and welcome to Coin News Sessions with Jolo. And this is a podcast where we play around with random words, coin them, and turn them into a deeper and sensible meaning. So just sit back and join me on another session to know the random word of the day. Hi guys, what is up? And are you down for another Coin News session today? Ayan, so guys, alam nyo ba, today marks the 23rd episode of our Coin News sessions. Wow! And 2 more episodes and we're done to our first season of Coin News sessions. Ayan, thank you so much guys. So, definitely season 2 will be amazing. So, I'm planning to feature some guests and collab with fellow podcasters as well. So, so let's wait for that, and I'm very excited for that. And also, last episode that we have, I asked you guys if what word would be better if it's koinyotic versus koinyobable idea. Diba? So, ang nanalong word is koinyotic idea. Ayan. So, with our koinyo sessions today, meron akong naisip na koinyotic idea. Ayan. So, this will be something na precious, something na gold, and that word is time. There you go. So the word or the koinyotic word that we will talk about today is time. And grabe no, time flies. Like last time it was just March and now August na. So it's been 6 months na nasa bahay tayo. We've been working from home. And kayo, how are you guys? I hope you're doing well. I know most of us are still struggling and having a hard time adapting to this new normal. But we have to rise. Sabi nga ni John Cena, rise above hate. And rise from the negativity. And also, like, even this podcast, like, time flies and we are now on the 23rd episode, guys. And it's all because of you. And I would like to thank you guys for supporting and tuning in to Coin News sessions, and it was really fast, and I really didn't expect that we will end up to have at least one good season. Ayan, so thank you so much guys. So but going back to time, ayan, so time heavy din to. Like, this is one of the most important thing in our lives, diba? Kasi time plays a significant role in our lives, eh. Pagkagising natin in the morning, there's the time already. We look for the time, ano oras na, late ka ba nagising, maaga pa ba, ganyan. Especially right now, nagigising ako maaga kasi playoffs. And so medyo cautious ako sa time, and syempre ayokong ma-miss yung mga games ngayon. It's very exciting sa NBA. But anyway, yeah, and also when we talk about time, this is where we learn. Diba? We learn things from time to time. We develop our skills in time, also as well as our personality, our character, or our well-being itself. Diba? So time changes. Like, with the environment that we have, 'di ba? Before, sobrang ibang-iba yung Metro Manila, yung mga bushes before, yung tataas, mapuno, pero ngayon, as you'll see, as the time passes by, puro buildings na, ganyan. Even people change over time, 'di ba? And what's even more sad is emotional heartbreaks din, 'di ba? And even in high school, when I was in high school, I remember I used to say this to my friends then. This quote talaga, itong quote talaga yung time heals all wounds. Diba? Like, yung sugat na yan, hihilom din yan sa panahon. Diba? Pag ikaw, nasugatan ka, like, yung sugat talaga, diba, gagaling din siya in time, hindi agad-agad. So, ganun din siya sa emotional heartbreaks or sa whatever pain na meron ka deep within you. 'Di ba? It heals in time. And so, true enough naman, yes, I've also had, I experienced some of those. I learned things through time. I developed my skills in time. I changed. I can say that somehow I changed over in time. And yeah, all of us can relate to this, diba? Like, we measure time. But it's really hard to measure time, diba? Like, we even say time's gold. Time is always running, diba? Ang hirap habulin ng oras. And we always say, kahit ngayon, di ba, pag tatanungin ka, ikaw, kamusta? How's your quarantine? How's your pandemic experience? Ganyan. We usually say, di ba, I'm just home. I spend time with our family. I spend time with my loved ones. I spend time with my dogs. I spend time. So we hear this a lot, di ba? But if you'll notice, we haven't coined it pa. Diba? We haven't coined the word time or whatever it is because it's hard eh. Diba? If you'll think of it, time, what's the best combination ng word na we can talk about with time? And it's hard. Pero I thought, diba, we have this thing na it's hard to turn back time and ang sarap balikan nung dati, diba? It's hard to turn back time. But if we can read time backwards, it's gonna be emit. Diba? Emit. Time. Balikan nyo lang. Emit. E-M-I-T. Ayan. So, I've searched the Google and the word emit. Kasi nag-doubt din ako sa sarili ko. May word bang emit talaga? So, yeah, I researched the word emit and I saw nga na it's a verb. And basically, its definition is more on producing and discharging something or something na you make, like usually the sound, diba? Or others naman says, or other dictionary would say, to emit means to give off or let out. So it usually has to do with sometimes with gases, sometimes with smell or noise. Ayan. So, other synonyms can be expel, give off, send forth, discharge, and like that. You know what I mean? Like, pero yung nag-strike talaga sa akin is, the meaning of emit is to give off or to let out. Ayan. So, in time, we have to emit. And when we emit, what do I mean? So, meaning that we have to exert a lot of effort every time na we have an opportunity, especially with our feelings. Ito siguro medyo mas specific dito kasi we have to give off kasi diba usually it has to do with gases. So if napupuno ka na, if nagagalit ka na, or if meron kang iniipon na sama ng loob sa pakiramdam mo or sa loob mo, diba ang hirap. And if napuno siya, tapos dala-dala mo siya until you grow old, that's dangerous. Really, that's dangerous. And it can cause you a lot of pain. And even all the people around you, it can cause them harm or whatever. So, let it out while you still have time. So, emit it. Whatever it is you have to give off, whatever it is na you have to release, or whatever it is that you have to discharge while you still have time, because you will never know. Diba? Like, we have to spend time wisely. Diba? Ang daling sabihin, you have to spend your money wisely. Mas mahirap atang spend yung time wisely. Kasi syempre, if you will spend time, kailangan mo din isipin if it's gonna be worth it eh. If may mapapala ka ba dun eh, 'di ba, sa time na yon. And ang hirap minsan i-weigh, 'di ba? But in reality, we take time for granted. Do you agree with me? Yeah, we take time for granted and we usually hope na in the future it will all be better. Yes, it's good. Like parang, oh, ano, lilipas din yan, mawawala din yan, and then you're here, wala kang ginagawa, you're doing nothing. And ang hirap nun. And we always say na, oh, in time, okay din yan. But, alam niyo yun, meron ba tayong trust dun sa time na yun na something, na someday it will happen? Diba? Na, the best time of all kasi is His time. Ayan, or God's time. In Ecclesiastes 3, verse 11, yeah, it says that He has made everything beautiful in His time. Diba? So, God made everything beautiful in His time. So, if hindi ngayon, kailan? Diba? So, guys, now is the time to emit your baggages. Now is the time to emit your struggles, your emotions, yung anxieties nyo to God. You have to emit all your stress to Him. Because in Him, there's always time, in His perfect time. So kung ano-ano man yung dinadala nyo ngayon, wag na kayong mag-aksaya ng oras na punuin sa sarili nyo. Kasi hindi nyo kaya. Mahirap kayanin mag-isa. Diba? That's why the word emit talaga is to give off or to let out kung ano man yung nafe-feel mo, because that's gonna be the best. And the best thing to emit is through Christ, to God. Diba? Ako, there was a time, a lot of times na napuno na talaga ako. I experienced this na yung, alam niyo yung sisikip yung dibdib nyo and parang nagkakaroon ka ng electricity dito sa arms mo. I usually experience that kapag I'm having a feels na this is not good. Ayan, so sumisikip yung dibdib ko and I really can't stand it. And I have to tell Dens about it. And sometimes, yeah, not all the time, I burst out to her. Like, burst out, like, nag-rant ako sa kanya ko na nakikwento lahat ng mga stuff ko, and thankful ako na she's there, na I can vent out. And the best thing talaga nga is to emit also to God. Iba eh. Like, you have to cry it out to God. Like, I have this experience talaga na hindi ko kinaya and talagang ang sama-sama ng loob ko. I have to talk to God. I have to find time and make time talaga to go to what do you call that? To the adoration chapel. And to that adoration chapel. And I have to release everything that nafe-feel ko. I have to emit all the feelings I have to Him. And after that, you know guys, after that, really, there was a sigh of relief. Parang nabunutan ako ng tinik. And it's all Him. Diba? I just emit to God everything that I was experiencing at that moment. All the pain, all the hatred, all the hurts, everything, all the doubts in myself, ganyan. I just emitted it to Him. Diba? So, I think that's the best time. Actually, the best time is now. Diba? Kailan pa yung best time mo na mag-share sa Kanya ng nararamdaman mo? Kailan yung best time na magkwento ka sa Kanya? Alam nyo, in a meeting naman siguro, it doesn't have to be negative. It doesn't have to be anything. If you're filled with joy, diba? If you're so happy, diba? Usually when you're so happy, you tell your friends, you message your family, everything. You tell them, diba? So, same with God. I think it's the best way to also express, diba, the joy and just emit also the positive things that's going on in our lives to Him as well. And syempre, it's also a good time to thank Him for that joy that He allowed us to experience. Diba? So, yeah. We emit all our love. We emit all our joy, sadness, everything, all our feelings to God. And as I said nga, He made everything beautiful in His time. And if you're listening to this podcast episode today, you're not here for no reason. And definitely, you might be experiencing something. And I just hope and pray that with whatever you are feeling right now, you emit all of those to God. 'Di ba? So, wag kayong mag-worry. And this is the perfect time. If you're listening to this episode right now, this is the perfect time to emit to Him. And maybe it's hard, but one by one, you can start a personal relationship with Him and just talk to Him randomly, not so majestically. Just talk to Him like a friend, if that will help you. Yeah. So yeah, time and emit. All right. So I think that's gonna be it for our quick coin news sessions with me, Jolo League. So don't forget to tune in to our next episode next time for another word, and I'll definitely catch you on the next one. Peace out. God bless, guys.